Wilson Morales from Black Film and TV. So you've done a lot of documentary stuff, a lot of comedy stuff. So my guess is this is what they brought you in for, to bring in the comedic flair to this series, right?
Perhaps they don't tell you what what you're there. I think I was just excited to be in the conversation. But yes, I guess inevitably maybe I see the world a certain way, and I think maybe there was a crossover in telling this particular character's story. I think there's an absurd quality, I think, to who Clint Barton is, and I think handling him with a level of absurdity was maybe a different way to go, shall we say.
What came first for you? Reading the comic books or watching the movies before you had to figure out how to work out Clint's personality?
I mean, again, I'm a fan of the movies, and I've spent the past 10 or so years waiting for them to come out and watching them just like everyone else. So I had that, and very willingly dove back into them again. When this show started feeling like a reality. But in terms of his personality, I mean, again, the Fraction run of comics, to me, it was kind of like, it was like exactly the way, if I was going to tell a story about this guy, like that was the way I wanted to see it done. Like it's, again, he's a real guy, and he's relatable, and he's dealing with his sense of self-worth, and and that the tone of that, and taking that sort of side-on view of him, that was exactly the way. So that to me was like such an attractive piece of material, just like, oh yeah, like that, great.
And then now you have to balance that with Kate Bishop. People have read her from the comic books, and everybody's going to be Googling her and reading some comic books. And now you have a live action version of her. And now you have to balance that against Clint's persona, and then make the series work so we can see that there's a chemistry there.
Yeah. No, it's a huge privilege, I think, to introduce a new character. And yes, Kate Bishop is such a lively and sort of bold presence in the comics, that it's exciting to bring her in, but managing those energy, to me, ultimately, like the story is sort of about what these two characters take away from each other and give to each other, and so yes, tonally we've seen different iterations of both, but I think at the heart of it, there are two people who are defined. They're superheroes because of who they are. Like that's it, and that's the both. It's their burden and their strength, and so I think that was really kind of the North Star.
Hey, it's a Thanksgiving present that we're all waiting to see. Thank you for doing this, and wherever you're at, stay safe, take care. Hopefully, we'll talk season 2 if there is one.
You too. Thank you very much.